Hello bros and welcome to SFX0 Profile Production and the first part of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So I'm only gonna have my self webcam on for this first part and then it's gonna disappear. But let's first start. I'm gonna stop with Dying Light 2 because after we actually reset it so we could keep on progressing, the game simply got to become too hard. This sound is actually a little bit high. I mean, I sense the music volume quite a bit, but maybe I have to lower it even though. Maybe there's even a movie volume. Alright, so I'm gonna stop with Dying Light 2 because it became too hard after we set it to try to keep progressing. So I'm only gonna play it for fun until at least the next DLC come out, and then we're gonna do that DLC too, and then we will see what's going on after that. But let's first start with this game. As you might have realized, it's actually not covering the entire screen. The game is actually from 2003, so it's very old. I actually played the game a little bit growing up. There are a second game of this also, which we're gonna do after we finish this. They will not be always 2 hours episodes of this though. The game is long, but it's not that long that I feel like 2 hours always gonna be just for it. But we're gonna maybe it's a bit 2 hours sometime, maybe a little shorter, maybe longer, or you see. I also actually gonna cheat a bit in this because the game gets nearly unprogressible later on unless you actually cheat a little bit. But don't worry, even though I'm gonna cheat by using a few commands to increase my own stats, it actually does not become so so that we actually becomes OP, because we do get a little bit headway and we can do things that you normally aren't able to do without it. But you do still die. You're gonna see me die a lot in this game, but let's start up and you're gonna see eventually what happens. So but you get 6 choices in the beginning. 2 choices are you can be a scoundrel, you can be a scout, or you can be a soldier. I mean, it is pretty much not really that. I'm gonna choose a female character though, because I know dating in the game. I do think it's possible, but I do not know, and I only know one guy that's kind of works with. Let's see. A soldier, a battle-ready fighter with no equal in combat, an explorer most at home in the fringes of space, and a skillful rogue that gets on by stealth and agile. I mean, I do like sneaking around, and I'm not really the soldier type, so I think I'm gonna be a scout. But I'm not knowing for sure. As you can see, this is a Star Wars game, but we do actually not get any choice for Jedi, as you might see. So let's take a scout. We can do a quick character to start directly in, but we do a custom character. Let's see, I know one face of all of these faces that I actually like, and it's this one. It's the one, like the only one I'm like using. Okay, let's start by adding everything of this to 10. Let's see, we are charismatic, so I'm gonna put that to 13. Let's see what everything says. Strength measures the physical power, and high strength that modifies to melee damage and chance to hit, which is important for characters to use close combat weapons, fire blades, lightsabers. I mean, you would, to have a chance in the game, you would have to put everything into that. But they start actually costing more, as you can see. Now it costs 4 to actually increase it. Dexterity measures the agile, reflex, and high dexterity adds modifiers to range attack rolls, blaster grenades, and increase the character's defense rate, making them harder to hit. That is what we're gonna focus on. Defense rate, making them harder to hit. That was the only reason we're gonna take dexterity. Constitution represents health and resilience, as high constitution adds modifiers to the vitality point gained at each level up. This is important to everyone, but essential for soldiers and Jedi Guardians. We are scout, but still. Intelligence represent knowledge and reasoning, and high intelligence add modifiers to the number of points character has to spend essential skills. Wisdom represents a willpower and perception. A high wisdom adds modifiers to Jedi Force points and Force power saving throws. These Force powers of a Jedi with high wisdom are also much harder to resist. Charisma represents personality and ability to lead. A high charisma adds modifiers to force-related feats and powers that are very important to all the Jedi classes. It is also central to any persuasive talker. I think we're gonna take some wisdom, but at least 2 to that and 2 to that. For constitution, we're gonna need that. Now we're gonna put 14 on that, but I think we're gonna take that. I do want at least 1 point on intelligence. Can do a little bit more charisma and 1 more with strength, and that I think is good. Okay, skills. I mean, this is pretty much what I'm gonna use the sheets for. We're gonna max out all of these eventually, because these does not really affect. You do not have enough skill points to increase the skill, okay? I mean, these are very, very much not infecting anything without the actual gameplay. Computer use, that's good. Demolitions, good. Stealth awareness, good. But nothing actually infects the game too much. So that is what I'm gonna max out. Okay, feats. I'm probably not gonna use any of these blaster weapons really. I pretty much just gonna be a melee fighter mostly. We have 1 point we can put here. I mean, that is flurry. That means you can hit the enemy several times, but it's not very precise. And that is like it's a higher chance for critical hits. But I think I'm gonna use this, which I do not actually completely know what it is, but I know that it's a good attack. Okay, name. Well, we're gonna use the normal female name we use in all games, as always. Hiromi. Okay, and now play. This first level we are in, or the first area more like, auto adjusting. I hope the recording is still on. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, this intro is like standard for these games. I think actually the ones that made Star Wars actually made the game also. Star Wars doesn't have any books, which is very fun. Knights of the Old Republic. 4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire, the Republic verges on collapsing. Darth Malak, last surviving apprentice of the Dark Lord Revan, has unleashed an invincible Sith army upon an unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malak's war on conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable as countless knights fall in battle and many more swear allegiance to the new Sith Master. In the skies above the outer rim world of Taris, and a Jedi battle fleet engages the forces of Darth Malak and in the desperate effort to halt the Sith Galactic domination. I hate text flying through space. They're so you're on the clock to actually be able to read all of it. I really hope the music is allowed, because if it is not allowed, I'm a shit. Okay, if you did not hear anything for a while, it's because the music was not allowed. I'm not gonna take the risk with that. Steam has already got on my ass several times for things that are actually allowed. But they actually have given me 1 strike for things that are actually allowed, which is a little bit surprising. How to adjust again?
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive. Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You've visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier. But Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
Okay, let's go help Bastila.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that the visual capture actually works, which it apparently doesn't. Okay. If that doesn't work, I can try to do it like this. I think I'm gonna add a few extra captures, because it's okay. So now I do have 2 video captures that should work. Let's open up the game again. Let's just look around. That comes at the top right of the screen. Yeah, I know all that, so and you're gonna see it after a while. Alright, let's see. Is the video captioning working now? Yeah, it does. I need to change it so it's actually bigger, because as you might see, it's not perfectly aligned, but there. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of that. Trust me, this game is not really made for this decade. Okay, that sensitivity looks a little down. Let's see. Graphics, brightness, yeah. I mean, everything on that should be fine. Auto pause, load game sounds. Is it no settings? Wait, gameplay. How to level up? No. Mouse look, how to say, reverse spin. This option changes the difficulty level of combat. We could put that difficult, but we're gonna have it on normal. It's hard enough to say. Mouse sensitivity, we're gonna end that higher that. Yeah, that's enough. Alright. Get items. Okay. Let's see. We're not getting any armor yet, so we're just gonna use normal clothes. We're gonna use a short sword stealth field generator. That will be good to have. cardio package. The highs are little. Okay, good enough.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Yeah. This is how many party members we're gonna get. It's 9 in total, and well, I'm not gonna say anything, but I do actually
Because
know
of the
one
attack,
thing.
This room is in lockdown, but don't worry. I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
I'm gonna use you, yeah. Okay, it's in this. So this is a game you can control several characters.
Take the lead again.
So you can switch between characters easily, like that.
I'm here. What?
So you can use more characters than only your own, but it doesn't do
This
it.
is Carthonasi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Let's move out. Doesn't not gonna matter much for now.
That door's locked, and I don't have the codes to open it. You'll have to use your security skill on it if we want to get past.
Okay.
On it. Done.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
Okay, now we get to the real entire. We're gonna save the grenades. And this is this. Battle mechanic, you do like this, and then the but at least
I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
okay. Yeah, we are not that hurt, and med packs are in. I can't move. Why can't I move? Huh. Okay, so that was weird. Okay, no, I cannot loot those, and that nearly killed me. Actually, if I die and he actually is still alive, if he finishes the battle, I do get back alive. Nothing here. I'm a scout. I need to scout the area. I'm gonna take him because he's closest. We're not gonna increase our stats in this this prequel, so you at least get to see how hard the game actually is. No, 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 no. I wasn't supposed to open that. Okay, that blew it. That guy's dead. It's safe as kind of ruthless because the Helio's throwing a grenade now and killed everyone, even his own teammate. I accidentally opened that door. Oh, come on! Come on! I accidentally opened it because the game is not treating me fairly right now. I'm really feeling like starting over just because of that. Yeah, I'm starting over. The game did just screw me over completely. I don't like when the game screws me over like that. Yeah, 13 there. No, we have 14 there. Constitution, we did have also 14 on. Oh, wait. We have 13. And there we had... close enough. Okay, we're gonna add 1 to each, and then computer... Wait. Why do we have 5 points now? I don't like that the game just screwed me over. It's also adjusting my screen again. We have already seen all that. Quickly. Can't skip this. Shit. Let's just see if the screen actually captures this time. Yeah, it does.
We've been ambushed. I'm Traskell. Now her. Back. People. Sir.
I don't know if you caught that the first time, but the game is buggy, all things considered, so... You get the same things here.
Okay, we should... Because of the attack, you all left.
I accidentally did it. Alright.
Now that the door...
This is Carthel Nassi.
That would... If there's a...
That one we caught last time.
On it. Done.
These Sith for the...
Okay, so now it is like that. The game is using these battle mechanics, and the next game also does that. You're standing in my way. Get items. Gonna loot. That's what I wanted to do last time, but the game did mess with me. So let's just save now. I have no name for the save. So
I'm here.
now we do have some other stuff. This is 1/6, that's 1/12, this is 1/6. We could use 2 short swords to fight, but we're gonna equip a long sword. You can actually dual wield in this game. Yeah, also, as you can see, that guy using a double sword, but there are double lightsabers also. And one of the characters you can have with you are actually using a dual lightsaber. For the Republic! Before the Republic actually... oh, that's a lot of them. Maybe I should have used a grenade here. think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. He's running from me. Actually, this is seeming to not go as well as I would like. This isn't the way we are supposed to be going, so gonna check over here first. Let's see. Let's use a med kit. Yeah, you see how little health we have now in the beginning. I think we're gonna switch over to this guy and let him have a blaster. And we actually got a combat suit now.
It's a Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way. That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
We actually do. The Sith does actually have a lot more power in this game than they do in the movies. Here we do actually have a little bit of help. I never been able to save them. I tried, trust me. See, they died.
They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
I'm not sure. Did I start streaming this or did I just start recording? I have no idea. I was intending to stream record, but maybe I actually accidentally missed starting streaming. But this is just the introduction mostly anyway, so it's no problem. No, no spent to level up. Okay. So level up. Level up. You can auto level up, but I never do that. Computers. Demolition. I would do one more security, but that's gonna take a little time. Let's put actually let's put one to treat injury. Adds one attack bonus with melee weapons. And this is character that focuses on using single one-handed weapon in battle, gain 1+ to attack and 1 hand to defend. I'm actually gonna do that. Actually, let's check the map for a moment. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a thing now. I'm gonna take his clothes and also his weapons, because he's not gonna have anything now because of one simple reason. You will see why in a moment.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
That's why. Because we would lose the stuff he has on him if we did not do this. Let's see. Yeah, I can't do anything with it.
This is Carthonasi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. But be careful. There's a Sith patrol just down the corridor. Use your stealth skill to sneak past him.
We actually do have other options than that. I actually don't even support the Sith or the Republic, really. But the game actually does have a morality meter. So if you do good things, you get points towards the good good side, and I have problems moving sometimes, apparently. I don't know really how this is. Can do that. Go forward, go backward, go left. Why is that doesn't say? Okay. That doesn't help me. I can't do anything. I mean, that should technically be shift, but I can't. Why can't I put that to shift? Oh. How am I supposed to move if I can?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, that didn't help me. I mean, I can't do anything. I can use the mouse to at least look around. But what am I supposed to do? I need to get there, but I can't move at all. Can't do anything. If I can move. And I only have one option really. Nope, that didn't help either. What am I? Yeah, we did already. What's that? Okay, if I press 1, I can do that. Now I can move again. Okay. I have one option I can try to be able to move. So let's go here and take a blast. So we're gonna go over here. Okay, that's not supposed to.
Now that must have hurt.
Okay, so that did work. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be locked in place again, so I was doing this for a little while. I'm not usually using blasters.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
I think we do actually need a longsword now. Get items. Alright. Just in case it actually does mess up again. But I'm gonna use this. Kind of alright. Sometimes you have to look to the camera, but overload the power conduit. I killed everyone. So control panels usually stop working after you do something like that. Okay, now we got a better sword. At least that one can be upgraded. Not having anything? No. Alright.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Yeah.
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last two crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
We don't have anything more to loot anywhere. So let's just use the escape pod. Use the escape pod! Out adjusting again! Actually, I have an idea. Yeah. It is as I thought that doing the video animations that does actually not do as I wanted to. So let's see here if we put it at a specific window. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna jump back into the game and then go out again to see if it actually works. Because we do want the videos. The game turned me out for a moment. I gotta get back into the game. Well, that's a bit shitty. And there's not really anything that should be stopping me right now. I know that minimizing the game now when I actually got back into it is probably not a good idea, but you need to try to make this work. Let's see if it works now. No, it still doesn't work. Well, that does actually work, but let's activate that for a moment and let's see if it still does, if it works. Doesn't look like it. Well, I guess I can't do anything about it. Escape pod shoots out from the Ender Spire towards the planet. The Ender Spire blows up in the background, but the escape pod starts to warm up from the getting through the atmosphere and crash to land among some buildings. I guess we have picture back now, but I am not sure. I can be sure of anything. I really hope this shows, but at least Bastila fighting a dark Jedi. Now it's auto-adjusting again, I guess.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
I had a strange name, like a vision or
I'm
something.
not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived in the scene, we were long gone.
I guess you're my life, thanks. I guess everyone knows what Sith are. I guess you're my life, thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find
That
Bastila?
smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Bastila's a Jedi, she can probably look after herself.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers have mastered the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort. And Bastila's no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies.
If Bastila's so great, how come the Sith managed to blow up the Endar Spire? Nah, that sounds a little mean. Battle meditation, what's that?
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. And often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. But there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she probably never even had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive, and now she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
We should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I want to ask you some
I'll tell
questions.
you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malak and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Jedi, what do you mean?
Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Don't worry, we found a way to stop the
I
Sith.
hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
What can you tell me about the planets we're on?
Taurus was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers, but that was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... that's even worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
I would like to know more about you, Karf.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
As soon as we start looking for Bastila, as soon as we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
You said I was told I wasn't a soldier. Yeah, I know how to use this. Right? This is a prototype weapon, so we can use this to get a little bit more physical. Okay, but I'm gonna take that as the first part, and of course that was small, which I didn't see, but since it's stuck. Hold on a moment. Oh, it's not stuck anymore. I mean, it is a very old game, so it is a risk that it will be problematic very often. But it was all I had for, let's see, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and I see you next time. Bye bye.